Howdy, y'all. Kitty Callie is with us, as always. Alrighty, y'all. Chapter 11 of 2nd Chronicles for your daily Bible reading. Are y'all ready? I'm ready. I've been working in the yard all day. Ever since I did those shorts this morning, as soon as I did those shorts, I was outside and I just came in. And so now I'm going to give you your daily Bible readings. And then I got to try to scrounge up something to eat. Because I'm hungry and I hadn't ate all day. And when Rehoboam was come to Jerusalem, he gathered of the house of Judah and Benjamin 180,000 chosen men, which were warriors, to fight against Israel, that he might bring the kingdom again to Rehoboam. Y'all, fighting against Israel reminded me of Israel today. Y'all, I thank all of y'all, my regulars, constantly keep Israel in your prayers. Please don't ever stop. Things are not good there, and it's not going to get any better, not till Jesus comes. Just keep them in your prayers, please. And Jews being murdered, cold-blooded here in America, evidently just because they're Jews. Now, that's not good. So pray for Jews wherever they're at, but always pray for Israel. But the word of the Lord came to Shemaiah, the man of God, saying, Speak unto Rehoboam, the son of Solomon, king of Judah, and to all Israel and Judah and Benjamin, saying, Thus saith the Lord, Ye shall not go up, nor fight against your brethren. Return every man to his house, for this thing is done of me. And they obeyed the words of the Lord and returned from going against Jeroboam. And Rehoboam dwelt in Jerusalem and built cities for defense in Judah. He built even Bethlehem and Etam and Tekoa and Bethsur and Shoko and Adullam and Gath and Marashah and Ziph and Adoram and Lachish and Azekah and Zorah and Aijalon and Hebron, which are in Judah and in Benjamin, fenced cities. And he fortified the strongholds and put captains in them, and store of victual and of oil and wine. And in every several city he put shields and spears, and made them exceeding strong, having Judah and Benjamin on his side, and the priests and the Levites that were in all Israel resorted to him out of all their coasts. For the Levites had their suburbs and their possession, and came to Judah and Jerusalem, for Jeroboam and his sons had cast them off from executing the priest's office unto the Lord. And he ordained him priest for the high places, and for the devils, and for the calves which he had made. And after them, out of all the tribes of Israel, such as set their hearts to seek the Lord God of Israel came to Jerusalem to sacrifice unto the Lord God of their fathers. So they strengthened the kingdom of Judah and made Rehoboam the son of Solomon strong 3 years. For 3 years they walked in the way of David and Solomon. And Rehoboam took Mahalath, the daughter of Jeremoth, the son of David, to wife, and Abihail, the daughter of Eliab, the son of Jesse, which bare him children, Jeush and Shemariah and Zaham. And after her he took Maacah, the daughter of Absalom, which bare him Abijah and Attiah and Ziza and Shilemeth. And Rehoboam loved Maacah, the daughter of Absalom, above all his wives and his concubines, for he took 18 wives and 80 concubines, and begat 28 sons and 80 daughters. And Rehoboam made Abijah, the son of Maacah, the chief, to be ruler among his brethren, for he thought to make him king. And he dealt wisely and dispersed of all his children throughout all the countries of Judah and Benjamin unto every fenced city, and he gave them victual in abundance, and he desired many wives. That's all of chapter 11. I was looking at 12, but I don't feel like reading another chapter, y'all. If it was a few verses, I would, but it's more than a few verses, so that's that. I'm tired, and my shoulder hurts. It was hurting before I started, and it hurts even more now. I'll be glad to see my bone doctor on June 2nd or 3rd, whenever it is. I will. And I'm going to tell him, you need to do something, Bubba. He's been talking about it for over a year, and it ain't getting any better, y'all. And I need a spine replacement. I told Nicole, my doctor friend that does knee and hip replacements, I told her that she needed to start doing spine replacements. I'd be her first patient. She said, yeah, we don't do spine replacements. It sure would be good to have a new one, though. Goodness gracious, so. But I got a lot done. I've been working ever since my short videos this morning. I've been outside working. I got all the mowing done. And, all that mulch that I had stacked beside the garage for months and months, well, it's now all around those 2 big trees out front. I put a lot of it in the flower bed when I put the new roses out, remember, but I still had 8 bags left. I put 4 bags around that tree and 4 bags around that tree, and it all looks pretty out there now. And, oh, excuse me, I drank a Mountain Dew a while ago, and now it's making me burp. You'll excuse my bad manners. I'm trying to squelch it, but it just came up. You know how I always buy, I'm scratching my back in case y'all are wondering. You know how I always buy bird seed every month to feed the birds outside? Well, y'all are going to think I'm cuckoo, but this ain't no lie. uh, after I finished mowing, I was finished with everything. I put the garden tractor and the trailer, well, the trailer I left out, but I put the garden tractor back in the garage and uh, emptied the trailer out. It just had trash in it from all the empty bags that the mulch formerly was in. And I put everything up, and I was walking up, and there's two robins out there. And the robins don't eat seeds, they want worms. They're always digging around in the yard, pecking in the ground, looking for bugs or worms or something. So, guess what I did, y'all? I'll prove it to you. I didn't want them to feel left out, so I went to the store and I bought some worms for my robins. Do I spoil these critters or what? And since there's two robins, I took two worms out right in front of their little beady eyes and dropped them on the ground. And they were just looking at me like, I can't believe this, man. But I bet you they ate them. I didn't stand around to watch because they were afraid to get close to them with me standing there. But I bet you as soon as I came inside, I bet you they ate them. And I got more. And you know I didn't buy them to go fishing because all the lakes around here are dried up, plumb completely dried up. So I got these for the robins. So that's that, y'all. I take care of the critters around here. And Kitty Callie's laying right there in that chair next to me, wishing I'd feed her, but it's not her supper time yet. She'd eat 5 times a day if I'd feed her 5 times a day. But I told her after a while, but she knows I fed the birds already because she stood there at the door and watched me. She's jealous. I'll feed her. As a matter of fact, I'll go ahead and do it now. And then I'm going to head to the living room and recline back in my rocker and just take it easy. Not my rocker, my recliner. I got a rocker recliner, but I don't ever sit in it anymore. I used to before I got that big, humongous desk in there. My rocker recliner used to sit in that corner where that desk is, and I'd sit in that thing and just rock and rock and rock. And when I got tired of rocking, I'd just recline. But now it just sits against the wall and doesn't ever get to sit in it. Well, Kitty Callie sits in it, but I don't. I sit in one of the recliners on the love seat and recline. That's what I do. I'm done. That's your daily Bible reading and a little bit of redneck ramble and worms. God bless you, friends.